Hello and welcome everyone to Shadows of Norgorber. My name is Jake and I am the GM. And I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to mute the stream where I can hear myself twice. Anyways, let's get this started. Let's go around and let's introduce everyone. Like I said, my name is Jake. I am the GM. I am he, him, but I will be playing everything. So be prepared for swapping around. Let's go around. Let's go with Molly. Who are you? Who are you playing and all that fun stuff?
Hi, my name is Molly McIsaac. I am she, her, and I am playing Briar the Nightforged, who is also she, her. She is a warrior, oracle, ancient elf. I have never played an oracle, and I've never played a level 10 Pathfinder character, so I'm very, very excited. And you can find me across the internet at Molly McIsaac. That's Isaac with 2 A's.
Awesome.
Mick on the front.
Awesome. Krug, you're next.
I'm Krug, playing not Krug this time. Playing Krufer Hazoot. I am what?
So close. You were so close to having like a different and original good name, but
it's
okay.
Krufer Hazoot. Wait. Krufer Hazoot is good.
It original?
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's so original. It's nothing like Krug. Please continue, Krug.
Krufer is he, him, a gnome oracle. I'm going to light all of you on fire at least once this game. I apologize in advance. And if you want to get in touch, reach out to me on Discord.
Jonas William, you pick what order you want to go in.
Cool. I will start. Hello, I am Jonas, they, them, and I am playing the Shuni swashbuckler Gobo Roscoe, who will be he, him. And I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. I'm also on a few other shows here on QueueTimes, including Hijinks and Handlebars, a show that William runs. And I am also in a band with William called Glass Beach. We're Glass Beach Band everywhere, at Glass Beach Band, glassbeach.band. If we're on a website, it's /glassbeachband. Yeah.
Cool. And I'm William, they, them, and I'm playing Eric, also they, them, the Leshy cleric war priest. So that'll be fun. It's wonderful to be here as a Leaf person who is in a party with someone who just said, I will set everyone on fire. Yeah, that's really great. That's great. Happy to be here. Thank you, Paizo. Thank you, Paizo.
No problem.
And let's head over to the person that doesn't need an introduction on this channel. Jason, go for it.
Hi there, everybody. I am Jason Bulmahn. I'm the director of game design at Paizo, he, him. Today, I am going to be playing the Blood Shadow, or also known as Fug, the Goblin Rogue Assassin. And I'm actually playing with rules from the APG. I actually have the PDF open on my desktop right now. You all can't see it, but if you look close into my eyes, you might be able to see the reflections.
Enhance that 420p video.
You're going to need some serious pixel enhancement.
420p?
Yeah.
Is that not the... No, okay, whoops.
It's 360p. 360p.
I'm loving 420p though.
Well, I am streaming from Seattle, so sure.
Awesome. So the thing we were talking about right before is the group here, other than Jason, are part of a show called Court of Corvids. We stream every Sunday at this time on QueueTimes. And we were just talking right beforehand about how we already have a difficulty not cursing every single episode because we're trying to be better. And then Jason comes in here with Fug as the name.
I thought I'd make it easy on you.
Fug is not a swear word. I don't understand.
It's not.
I don't get it.
What's wrong with Fug?
Sure as heck is close.
I don't know what the problem is. Besides, my name is the Blood Shadow.
There you go.
Right.
All right. Let's get into our story tonight. All of you are a former group together. You had worked long and hard with each other, adventuring from mere level 1 characters all the way up to your now level 10, in which all of you are. And you had adventured long and hard to get there. And you don't remember why or when it happened, but you've all decided that you all were done with the adventuring business. You all set up shop as your own little things, and you basically lost touch with each other and didn't really talk anymore until one day you all get a letter. Each individual one of you gets a letter from a former friend, Bomdry, who is a bugbear shopkeeper from back in the day who helped you all get a little bit further in your career, helped you, giving you good deals, working with all of you, teaching some of you about alchemy and poisons, and really helped you all out. You each individually get a letter from him saying that his daughter has been kidnapped and he needs help. You don't remember how you got there, but you're standing at the front door of a small hut out in the swamp, and it's the first time that you've all seen each other in a very long time. Weirdly enough, you arrive at the same time, and there you stand.
What was the bugbear's name again?
Bomdry. I said two different things. Bomdry.
Cool.
Bomdry.
I take it you all got a mysterious letter and had a mysterious travel to this very point.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, I'll say I don't remember either.
Are you just saying that, or do you really not remember?
Well, I like to breed camaraderie, so I want to agree with you, but also, I really don't remember.
Hey, Fog, long time no see.
Yeah, you too, I guess. This is pretty typical for me. I spend too many nights drinking, so I'm assuming I just wandered here.
Oh, so hold on. None of you remember how you got here? Because I don't remember either.
No, based on the thin layer of dirt on my skin and fur, I have to assume that I, went through the dirt at some point to arrive.
All right. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay, congratulations. You detect magic within inside the building in the house in front of you.
So this is heightened to 4th level, right? So I also pinpoint the source of the highest level magic. I don't learn the exact location, but I can narrow the source to within a 5-foot cube if it's within 30 feet.
You can see that there are many magical items inside that building.
All right, well, that wasn't helpful.
Well, hey, at least you tried there, Crewley.
I don't know. Is anyone against me knocking on the door?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
Okay,
That's fine by me.
Up until this point, there's been a large and intimidating figure quietly leaning against a large weapon, kind of standing in the background. It is a large, ancient elf woman with intimidating stature and makeup and big muscles, and she steps forward and nods in greeting, does not say anything. Everyone recognizes her. She is the strong and silent type, but she's here. She has also received the summons. This is Briar.
Hey, Briar.
Briar, the Night Forged.
I'm knocking on the door.
Yes, they're going to knock on the door. Are you prepared for whatever may come?
Knock, knock. Sorry. I'm not too soon.
I am always prepared.
No time for preparation.
After you knock on the door, a few moments go by and you hear like the sound of like a bottle falling and some stuff rattling around. And eventually the door opens up and there you see an old grayed bugbear. And he opens the door and goes, my friends, how are you? Thank you.
Bomdry, a sight for Newt.
Briar's demeanor changes from very like aloof to kind of like a golden retriever. She's very excited. Oh, it's so delightful to see you.
Yeah.
Come in, please, come in. And he moves out of the way and like keeps the door open.
I mean, it's a good thing none of us are vampires. You would have just let us in. You don't know. We haven't seen each other in a long time. Good to see you, though.
That was an ominous thing to say.
No, I'm just saying that it's the thing that I think about a lot. I've never run into a vampire myself, but I've really never mind. Nice to see you, old friend. You look really old.
Can you even be a vampire?
I don't know. Maybe I'm unreasonably afraid about it, but I'm kind of concerned that one day someone will come and bite my neck. I don't know that they could do anything, but you know.
Do you have blood?
Well, probably not.
Do vampires drink sap? I said this is happening. I'm wandering.
he just waves you on. This is he's very familiar with all of your attitudes, as he had worked with you many a times before. So he just kind of stands there and listens to you all talking about vampires biting leshies, and greets Briar with a big hug, and lets everyone inside. And in the inside the small wooden home, you can see that there is a lot of just like alchemy sets and glass vials and wood shelves with different like objects and pieces in it. And he sees all of you and he goes, "Oh, I'm so happy you all came and answered my letter. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me."
To be fair, we didn't actually come here. I mean, at least I didn't. Like, I'm just here now. I don't remember
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, none of us
coming
remember
here. So I guess that kind of means that I didn't do it, right? Doesn't that make sense? Did you bring us here?
No, I just wrote a letter.
A magic letter.
Nope, just a letter.
I look around at all the alchemy and magic stuff in the room. Like, are you sure? Did you accidentally bring us here? I've done stuff like that before.
Nope, I can't say that I did.
I think that the majority of you need to lay off the sauce.
Nah,
Agreed.
Mind
do
your
you
business.
Hold on. Do you remember coming here?
Of course I do. I was summoned and I go where I am summoned to. I am a creature of honor.
You're a liar.
You're lying too.
You're a liar.
Listen, we need to start telling the truth to each other, or we'll never work together.
Your voice is stressing me out.
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I age very quickly.
Well, it just feels really like something's happening.
Would it help you if I approximated my previous tone and timbre?
Oh no, this is fine. I don't really stop what you're doing, but it's really stressing me out. I feel unease. I got really uneased about the vampire talk before, and now I'm moving more uneased.
I am sorry, Eric.
Either way, okay, let's calm down. Well, you're here now. I assume you did read the letter. You know that Daisy was kidnapped. You're here. Would you still be willing to help me?
I am so sorry to hear about Daisy. That's what I should have led with. I will do anything in my power to assist you to get your daughter back.
I will do it for discounts, gladly. Yes.
Not only would I love to save your wonderful Daisy, but I think I already have a very solid lead.
Okay, which is?
I don't think it's safe to tell you and the room, but I have one, trust me.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not lying.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Can I roll deception?
William, that is a perception for you to determine whether or not Roscoe is lying to you.
William, you sound like old Greg.
I sound like old Greg. Yeah.
25.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's do I roll perception, or is it just my perception against my perception?
I believe it's your it's a rolled perception.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a roll versus the deception.
Oh wow!
I got a natural 20, so
cool.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. So you definitely know that Roscoe's lying.
Okay, Roscoe's lying, but who cares? Let's move on.
Well,
okay.
Well, what can I say?
But that reminds me. I think I might know why all of you lost your memory, or at least don't remember why you got here.
Really buried the lead there.
Well, I mean, there's just so much going on, and I'm okay. Either way, so
I remember. I have a sharp memory. I'm very smart.
Then you must be stronger than the gods themselves, because, well, the rumor has it is that Norgorber is, well, behind a lot of the things that have been going on, or at least a group of them.
Oh, that's easy. I can just go down to the guild hall and talk to him. It'll be fine.
What? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, I haven't been around here lately, but I'm assuming they've got a hideout or a shack or something somewhere around here. The cultists?
I don't know.
Are you like chill with them or something?
What was that?
I said, sorry. Are you like chill with them or something?
Sure.
That's a little suspicious, Fug.
I mean, it's Blood Shadow. but don't worry. Yeah, no,
Oh,
fine.
right.
What is
Sorry.
What's Blood Shadow?
What is Blood Shadow?
Blood Shadow, that's me.
Your Blood Shadow?
Well, that's my professional name.
I honor your title, Blood Shadow.
Yeah, no, it's I've earned it. Yeah, so
Very cool. Very cool.
The Blood Shadow.
It's
So-
a little edgy for me, but okay.
It has a ring.
so there's somebody that you need killed. Is that the?
No,
we can kill.
I just want my daughter back. I don't. I mean, if
No.
you have to kill whoever took her, that's fine. But I should tell you more. The reason why they believe Norgorber was behind it is the whole town has been poisoned. And no one can really remember who did it, and that just really, even though that's kind of his shtick, it just kind of screams Norgorber and his groups, which might be you, Blood Shadow, but
Oh, I didn't. Liz, I've been roaming about. I have contracts all over the place.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well, maybe this is a new one for you. You can go ahead and head into town. She used to work for the orphanage, and that might be a good place for you to start. Maybe.
Oh, this is becoming increasingly sadder.
I usually just send people to the orphanage. I don't usually visit there, but sure.
You know,
Oh, what have you been doing?
We need to catch up the clock.
What?
Krufer, I can offer you a discount, even though I don't have a store anymore. But
Really? Wow.
yeah, I'm retired. If you couldn't tell, the old elbow doesn't really mix well anymore. You
Oh, that's
know?
really unfortunate. I
Yeah.
guess okay. We'll work something out. You could just owe me one if you know what I mean.
Okay, that sounds good. So I assume you'll all help. Yes.
I
Oh,
would
of
be
course.
happy.
I work only for honor. I have acquired so much wealth and fame in my time that now I just want to do what is right. And
And
what
you
is
know me,
right
Boundary.
is to rescue your daughter.
I work for money, and you're an old friend, so I'll cut you a discount. Normally, kind of, murder and grab kind of thing. That's 100 or so. But for you, we'll call it 50.
Honestly, I'll give you everything I've got. So sure.
Deal.
Um,
Actually, I take a look around. Does it got anything, or am I accepting like a half moldy bag of flour?
So from what you remember, is that he was in fact a very, very successful shop owner in town. Like he was the place for magic in this area, and so he did very well. You have all spent many a coin there before, so he's got some gold, but he's living in like as for income for how much he's gotten over time, he's definitely living on the lower end of life. But it's probably more from a choice than it would be from actual poverty. He's just like going back into nature, living by himself, getting away from people, kind of a deal. So he's probably got a stash somewhere. Mm-hmm. Not only that, he does have quite a bit of alchemy things. He does have quite a bit of poisons you've bought from him in the past. So he's got some stuff if you want it.
Yeah, right. My poison stores right now are okay, but more the merrier.
Yes, and if honor and gold are on the line, I am in.
I've always been a fan of Daisy, not just because the name is like a flower.
Well, great. Thank you so much. Before you go, let me give you all something. And he walks over to what you can conceive to be like a kitchen area-esque. And he walks over and hands you each what looks to be like a piece of really gamey meat. And he goes, here you go.
Please.
Yeah, and he hands it over.
So Roscoe just has his mouth open and is panting, tongue hanging out. He wants you to throw it in if you.
He totally does.
Yes, thank you.
You start chewing down on it, and like I said, it's really gamey meat, and he's just chewing on it. He goes, we had a gorgon that went by recently, and we got some meat from it. So here you go.
Delicious. Gorgon jerky.
Yes, gamey gorgon.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I had to.
You bastard. I was like,
Sword.
where is he going with this? Oh, it's up. All right. Great. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. Anyways, all of you, I assume, are ready to head out.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
as you open the door and step outside the threshold, you just are standing at the entrance of the main city. Like, there has been no sort of time between point A and point B. You pass the threshold and look up, and there you see what looks to be a fog-covered city with doors and windows shut and boarded up, and white paint across quite a few of the doors. You hear just complete silence within the city.
I would like to. So the Shuni is basically like a pug folk. I would say they're like the dog people of Pathfinder Second Edition, as far as I found the only option for it, and I love them. So they one of the, if I pull it up, I think I have imprecise sense to 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to just kind of sniff around and see if I can get an idea of, because there's fog covering everywhere, but see if I can smell people around or things.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I have a question, because I don't think we actually figured this out when we were building Briar. What weapon do I have? I don't.
Yes. I will pull that up. Roscoe, if you want to read out your roll while I pull up. Character sheet.
I rolled a 15, and that is plus perception plus 15, so 30.
30?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You sniff around into the air, and one of the key things that you smell people. You see, like, there's people around, but the main thing that you smell is death. And then Molly, your weapon is a scimitar. It is right in it's the top section in the melee strike section on your character sheet.
Okay, cool.
It's the same thing I'm using.
Cool. Scimitar buddies. Oh man. Now I'm just looking at pictures of scimitars. They're so
Sarah
cool.
Ray's.
Yeah, they're
Aaron
so
Ray's
cool.
favorite weapon. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, you smell death. You smell people. You smell just this rotting odor of just decay and death.
I don't like the smell of this. Many have
day's work.
Yes, well, money and honor on the line. I suppose we venture forward as heroes do.
I wish there was something to do about this fog.
Don't you have magic? You still do that thing, the whole magic stuff?
I'll detect magic.
Okay. So you cast detect magic, and you have a faint, I mean, other than yourselves, which you all have a faint glow of magic because all of you have magical items on you. But there isn't any innate magic in these buildings.
Oh, okay. Is the fog making it hard to see at all, or is that just more like aesthetic?
It's making it slightly more difficult, but it's not like affecting your vision so much that you've got a penalty or anything like that.
Sure. Cool.
At the moment we kind of leave this place and start heading off into town, I kind of slink off into the shadows and keep my distance from the rest of the party by about 15 feet or so, moving from shadow to shadow.
Okay.
I pull up my dark blood red cloak around me and begin moving.
Cool.
Okay. I'm assuming this is something that we're used to you doing.
No.
Oh, okay.
I used to be the town cook.
So I'm assuming that Blood Shadow just decided to adopt a new identity, like reinvent himself.
Vigilante. It's a superhero.
Yeah.
When all of you knew me, I was the town cook, and I never went by the name Blood Shadow.
Cool. When you knew Roscoe, he did not sound remotely as gruff, and he still looks very cute, but his like demeanor and voice in fights past was a lot more like a puppy, more than a grizzled pup.
I'm sorry, Jason. What are you drinking right now? Because is it a green can?
Yeah, it is. So, the green screen's catching it. Wow, this is almost complete. Okay, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, we move forward. Can I do a perception check? Just
Absolutely.
generally. Cool.
I would also like to do a perception check because I'm probably being a
Why don't you all do
Baddie.
perception checks? How's that sound?
gasp.
Is
Yes,
the ground here soft, Jake? Also,
Yes, it's primarily dirt.
cool. I'm going to. I have a burrow speed of 10 feet, so I'm going to dig into the dirt and just kind of like go under there and kind of go through the town here.
So your burrow speed's 10 feet, so you're gonna like be slower than the rest of the group.
Yeah, but I'm I'm
Yeah.
gonna start middle and perception.
rolling with these high numbers is nuts.
It feels really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like very like I got this like sudden surge of serotonin.
We are what 10th level?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Look,
so
you guys only have 6 more levels to go before you're here. So
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how long does it take us to get to level 4? What's the
we started in like November or something like that.
Okay.
I
23.
rolled 25. 25.
23, 25,
24.
24,
30.
30. Jason, 36. Woo! So as you're all looking around and you're kind of observing around, as people start to see you, they immediately close their windows. The other very strange thing that you're starting to notice is that around the fog, like you're looking in the streets, but you can see as you look kind of up that there's like almost like a green smoke that is hovering over the smog. It is very strange. You're hearing a life inside of the buildings as you're walking through and kind of just taking a look as you're heading towards the orphanage. But you definitely notice that there's a very distinct lack of noise in the buildings that have white paint painted across the doorways.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the white paint doors and bang on it with my staff and say, "Excuse me, hello. I have a question, please. I promised not to hurt you and whatnot. Could you just come outside for a second, please?"
You hear nothing.
Just
No.
one. I bang really, really hard. Just 1 second.
From the other side of the street, from a house that does not have white paint, a window opens and goes, quiet down out there.
But I just have a question.
Yeah, well, no one in there is alive, so you ain't gonna get any answers.
They're not alive? Are they dead within?
Yeah, they got dead from this poison.
Oh, you should. Oh, well,
I'm
whoops.
sorry. The dead from the poison.
Yeah,
Is that what the green stuff in the air is? Is it poison?
we don't know. It's coming from the farms on the outside of the town. I think they burnt it, and there's just I don't know. It's just here. Just leave us alone and get out of here.
We're trying to help you. That is not a polite way to address your saviors.
We're all dead here anyways. You don't need to be another one of us.
You seem to be quite alive to me.
For now. And she closes the door or the window.
That seems very distressing.
Yes.
They're
Very-
not wrong, you know.
Very
Oh my
disheartening.
god. Where'd you just come from?
As I step out of the darkness, they're not wrong, you know. Death comes for us all eventually.
So,
More true every day.
as part of being a goblin, I'm not goblin. As part of being a gnome.
Wow.
Yeah, those are two different things. I can use gnome obsession, which is I can basically become trained in a lore skill for a couple of minutes or until I critically fail a check.
Okay.
With that lore skill. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to choose poison.
Okay.
Poisons. And then I want to try and see if the cloud in the air seems poisonous.
Roll it.
The cool feature. Is that an automatic goblin feat or is that a chosen one?
Gnome, and it's
Gnome, sorry.
an ancestry
Wow, we're all doing it now.
feat. Sorry, I ruined everybody's vocabulary. So I got a 33.
Okay. So there, very, very clearly that poison can be introduced in an assortment of different ways through inflictions, through inhalation, through consumption. While it is very possible that this is poison that is in the air, if it is from burning crops, it's probably just a residual aspect of the food and the crops being poisoned. So more than likely, it's just like, it's a chemical that's causing it to burn with this green smoke.
So I'm not like super worried about walking with it hovering over my head.
No.
All right.
So I have a lot of experience with poisons, and have craft allowing me to make and manufacture poisons. Do I smell any telltale signs of common poisons in the air?
Do you want to roll something?
Yeah, I'll give you a craft check.
Yeah.
27.
You sniff at the air and you can't pinpoint the exact poison, but there is, in fact, there's poison around you, right? And this would be something that Krufer would also notice. The green smoke itself is not poison, but there is definitely, the ground itself has been tainted and poisoned in itself.
I look at my fur.
Roscoe digging in the ground, not knowing what's going on, just digging in the dirt with poison. So yeah, that's the information the two of you know.
Alright. So it seems as though perhaps maybe going out into the check on the corpse and everything, see
Yes,
where the
the
poison's
farms.
coming from,
Yes. I will remind you all, I did live on a farm for many, many years. I think I'd be happy to take the lead on this one. Fall on that sword.
And one day you'll be sent up to a farm again, huh?
Well, Night Shadow was very funny. but
Again, death comes for us all.
It does, Night Shadow. I am
Not
aware.
not for me. I have defied death for many years, and I will continue to do so until the end of time.
I'm
Not
going
my time, but time in general.
At the end of everyone else's time, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, not your time. Everyone else will go and you'll be alone.
Well, this conversation is upsetting me. I'm going to start walking now.
You know who else kind of lives forever? The vampires. I mean, now that we're outside, they can just catch us, walk up whenever. We're not inside a building, so they don't have to ask to come inside.
I now,
I
as a
have a lot of
GM,
vampire-related anxiety.
Well, I don't
as a
know.
GM, I really wish I put vampires in this fucking game.
I mean, you fear what you've never encountered, the fear of the unknown. Never run into a vampire myself.
Well, let me tell you, they're scarier once you have.
They're real.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes. And
Can I roll deception?
Well, I believe Jason corrected us. It's your deception DC against everyone else's perception.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's great.
It depends on who the active party is. We never do opposed rolls anymore. Now it's always whoever's being active rolls against the DC of the other person. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a good way to remember that, actually.
Yeah, whoever's
So
being
you're-
active rolls.
Right.
So you're lying, so I need to perceive it?
Well, between
you would
player
like.
characters, it's a little
Yeah,
bit.
you can either
complicated.
believe
Yeah.
it or you can. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to roll against this.
Great.
Let's
Oh,
use
no.
that nat 20.
So my bonus is a 19. Does that mean my DC is 39
Yes.
or 29? I mean.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
29. Cool.
yeah. All
Okay.
DCs are the
Oh, that's
bonus
hard.
plus
10
10.
plus the cool.
Cool. Okay, so I got a 21. So, oh no. And then we walk.
So,
Wait,
is the plan to go straight to the orphanage or to go to the farm now?
I'm going to the farms.
I think, let's
Yeah.
split the party, I think.
Why not?
Good. Great. Awesome.
I think we should go to the farms first
Let's-
because stuff is on fire there, and fire. I don't know if you guys know this about fire, but it tends to change things, and so if we let everything burn, it might all be ashes by the time we get there, and it would be less useful. Does that make sense? Does that make
does
sense?
make sense.
All right, I'm just making sure.
The great fearsome power of
Is-
fire is certainly not a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
Your reasoning here is that fire burns. That's why we're gonna go check it out.
yeah. I mean, yeah. When you put it that way, it sounds a little stupid, but
I mean, I'm starting to remember why I left.
How close are we to
Ouch.
the orphanage?
ouch.
You're closer to the orphanage than you are the farms.
All right, we'll check into the orphanage and then we'll go to the
All right,
crops.
Okay, fine.
I think that's an okay idea. I don't know.
Roscoe will accept
Sure.
begrudgingly.
Either that or half of us.
No.
Come on.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm fine operating by myself, but if the rest of you want to tag along, that's fine. But I think we should probably go to the orphanage. I just hope nobody recognizes me.
That's fine. Well, just slink away into the shadows again. That seems to be working out great for you.
Done. And I.
How would you go?
So Blood Shadow like heads off into the misty, foggy darkness that is around, and you all start walking closer to the orphanage. As you get there, you can see that there's no one on the streets. And as you get closer and closer to the orphanage, you notice that more and more and more houses have this white paint across it. You stand in front of the orphanage, and the doors are, or the doors themselves have been boarded up and white paint across the top of it. But the difference to this is that there's a small green fog that seems to be rolling out the bottom of the building.
Green fog.
Um,
That
Seems
does not
fun.
look like something that we need to breathe.
you guys don't think they store crops inside the orphanage, do you?
Why would they? Why would
I don't
they do
know,
that?
but they said anyways. Let the
Yes, well, whatever they're burning, we don't know that it is crops on the farm that are leading to this either. So whatever they're burning,
Right.
perhaps, is also
No,
present here.
you know what? Here, I'll go over and I'll knock on the door.
Yes,
knock,
good
knock.
idea. I will stand right behind you.
I want to walk up like I'm going to do that, and I'm going to roll stealth and just like slip into the dirt.
are they going to
Um,
be engulfed in green smoke if they walk up to the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
not
gonna-
engulfed. Not
Oh.
engulfed. It's at like it's at their ankles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it like think of like fog going out a door frame, right? At the bottom, you know?
Okay.
I'm knocking on the door.
Okay.
And I rolled a 19 plus 19, 38 stealth. As I just like dig into the dirt, I can do quick digging as well. So
Okay.
right behind them.
I'll kind of keep off to the side, but at this point, I'm going to draw my weapon. I don't like the look of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I am too.
Eric, do me a favor and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, good. I mean, that's we'll see. Yeah, hold on while I do math. 34.
34. So you get to the door and you knock on the door, and you feel fine from this fog that is coming out from underneath the door. You knock and you hear a faint crying on the other side.
Oh no, there's someone crying in there.
Do you feel poisoned?
No,
Okay.
seems fine.
Briar like straightens up, and you can tell like she's like filled with the desire to rescue whoever is crying, and kind of wants to surge forward and do something foolish. She's wielding her scimitar and being overcome with honor-bound desires.
Listen, it's an orphanage. It's filled with people that are crying because they've lost their parents because their parents have been murdered by, bad people.
Well,
By someone.
People who got paid. Whatever.
I only want my enemies to cry, not innocent children.
Well, to be fair, there's the white paint on the door, and the other person said that the white paint is where with all the dead bodies and stuff. So I don't expect anyone to be in there who's actually going to be crying. Someone who can actually cry. So either it's an undead person or there's someone in there who shouldn't be in there. You know.
Before we all go in, perhaps I try to weed out whether or not these can be whoever's in can be spoken to. You know, try to speak.
That sounds reasonable.
I'm gonna twist a ring on my finger, Jake. I'm still in the dirt, so that was probably very muffled. Twist a ring on my finger, activating my ventriloquist ring, which, being a greater ring, gives me the effects of second level ventriloquism. So I can change the tone of my voice, and I can throw it within 60 feet. I basically want to throw my voice towards like kind of where I hear the crying coming from, as best I can pinpoint. And just put on like change to kind of just like a sweet child's voice and say, "Hello, I heard you in here. Do you need help?"
Also, while this is while they're casting, or I guess while they're activating the item, I want to cast status at 4th level, and so I can target up to 10 creatures, and I'm going to just target the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have cast status on the group. You know all of the information in which that spell gives you, and Roscoe, as you do that, Eric, will you roll me a perception check?
25.
You can actually hear the voice. It sounds like it's coming from the other side of the door of Roscoe with a very sweet, like, "Oh, come here. Hey, are you okay?" voice. And you hear what sounds like small footsteps running what seems to be upstairs.
I don't know. Whoever you're trying to talk to just ran up the stairs.
Well, we don't know if they can talk, but at least they can listen.
Let me go take a look.
I think that someone in there is in distress, and we need to go rescue them.
I pop out of the dirt. Then it's our time.
It is our time.
Let me just take a. Are there windows on the 2nd floor?
There are.
Ooh,
I'm gonna climb up the side of the building.
me too.
All right.
Other side.
Do you have a climb speed, or would you like to roll a means to go up?
I'll roll athletics. That's fine.
Oh, my athletics is really good. I was thinking it wouldn't be because I have so much armor. I want to climb too.
Okay.
I'm gonna use assurance for 28.
Okay. Blood Shadow, what do you get?
I got a 27.
All right.
Eric, you're not leaving to climb anywhere, are you?
Oh my lord. Hold on, let me do this math. I need a calculator because this is big numbers now, and I am number impaired. I am number impaired. It is. I got a 37.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. No. You see Briar basically like look at the wall and grab onto like one of the pieces of wood that is holding like one of the lower windows shut, and just kind of basically like pulls herself up onto that, steps up on it, and reaches to the door frame or the window frame, and then like you're able to just basically lift yourself up and look into the window.
Yeah, you've never seen anybody look this cool climbing the side.
So she does that. You all manage to make it up there. All of you, please roll me a fortitude saving throw.
Cool.
Damn, Tolly's always showing off.
I am not entering or like opening a window yet, just so that you know.
I didn't say you opened a window.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
William, did you climb anywhere?
No.
Okay,
Still down on the ground with you.
thankfully.
Nice. Yeah, we got our mages down there. Fortitude, you said?
Yes.
That is 33.
Okay.
I crushed it with a 37.
Nice. Briar, if you have a problem with this, I'm gonna be surprised.
Wait, which?
Fortitude save.
Oh, for it. Yeah. That is, I rolled really high again.
If you rolled
35.
35, cool. you feel fine. You all, managed to get to, I assume, different windows. Yes.
Yeah. I would be spreading
all the same window.
Scooby-Doo. I mean,
Yeah,
this is a Scooby-Doo movie, so like we might as well.
4 heads stacked up.
All of you managed to get up there, and you're looking through different windows, and none of the windows, like all of the windows, are cracked or parts of them are broken. And you look inside, and it seems like there's children still inside, but it's so dark in there, and this fog that is pluming out the bottom of the building is kind of obscuring your vision to see very deep inside.
I would like to throw my voice inside again, where I can like kind of see children. And using the same child voice, I'm just like, hey, there's some heroes that are gonna come and save us. We everybody get together. We're gonna be saved. It's gonna be okay.
You immediately hear what seems to be like 4 or 5 high-pitched little tiny screams, and they run down the stairs.
I'll like kind of relay that sort of quietly to the people on the ground, just like, oh, they're running down. They're running down. I've scared them. I'm sorry.
I mean, what is they? What do you see up there?
Oh, children.
You know what? No one came to answer the door, so I think I'm just gonna open it. Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
So it's boarded up. So you would like to either roll me in athletics to try and pry it, or if you'd like to try and attack it.
I got it.
Okay. Are we all fairly athletic?
Yeah.
I don't think Krufer is.
Okay.
My athletics is -1, buddies.
Wow.
Jeez.
Just I'll just pry the thing open.
All
That's
right.
what I'll do. And that's with athletics, and that's gonna end up being holy crap. 34.
All right, you just grab the wood frames, and they're not put together very well, and you just pull on, and you just yank the wood and the nails straight out of the wall as you just rip the different pieces off, and the door is there, and you can easily open it.
Briar peers down at this feat of strength and applauds against her leg while holding on with one hand.
Yeah, Eric does a slight bow for a moment, and then like pushes the door open, and is just standing there, not quite entering yet, and goes, hello, no, I'm not a vampire, but I do think it's rude to not like get permission before.
I gave you permission to go inside.
Well, you don't own the.
I gave you permission to go inside.
Yeah, but you're not the owner of the orphanage now, are you?
I bought this.
How do you
2 years
know?
ago, and I invite you in.
Oh, okay.
You want to roll?
I'll roll.
You want to roll?
You're saying all of this with the door open, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
DC's 30.
DC's 30. I got 33.
Cool.
No one's going to convince me to go in here until someone from inside who owns the place tells me to come in. Hello, excuse me. Please, someone let me in.
So, you see from the shadow what seems to be a small form in the back, and a small ball just bounce, bing, 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 and rolls to your feet, Eric.
Okay.
Oh.
I turn to Krufer.
Yeah.
I'm a little creeped out.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I'm a little creeped out.
But I'm gonna take my staff and I'm gonna move the ball away from us, but not in the direction that it came from, like off to a side. Does that make sense?
Oh, are you right next to Eric?
I'm right behind Eric.
Roll me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, sure.
While this is happening, I'll drop down off the wall
Mm-hmm.
to get closer to the front door.
Okay.
I actually would like to go into the orphanage.
I'll go in
From the
too.
window or from downstairs?
To the wall. Yeah, I want to go into the orphanage from the window.
Come on.
Like if I were on the roof, how tall would I be?
I'm sorry, what was that, Ross?
How tall is the building?
It's a 2-story building.
Cool. I'm going to climb up onto the roof and scope that out.
Okay. All right. So, Krufer, what was your fortitude?
22.
22. All right, buddy. Thank you for allowing me to do this to you.
I would like you to remember that I have status cast on myself as well, because I am one of the people in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Let me pull out the first GM dice of the evening.
It's going to be a D20 to see how many additional levels my character gets. Is that?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh my god! I rolled max damage on both dice.
Wow, you rolled 2 100s on 2 D100s?
I would actually be able to use a reaction to save my own life. Thank you very much.
Krufer, you breathe in this greenish smoke, and it's kind of hitting you at the last second, right before your knowledge of poisons hits you, and you're not taking much. You're just going to take 18 points of damage.
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah, totally chill.
And you're going to be enfeebled 2.
Ooh, that's pretty bad. I don't like that.
That's less good.
I don't like that at all.
I really want a description of how this damage is occurring.
So it's eating away at the inside of Krug. So literally, as he's breathing in, it's burning him, and it's just kind of like he gets such a heavy migraine from it. That's what's causing him to basically be enfeebled.
Sorry, can you give me the damage one more time?
Yeah, 18. Just a simple 18.
That's enfeebled 2.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
This is definitely the poison. This is definitely the poison. This is 100% the poison. There's no way this isn't the poison.
And not to be that person, but Bestiaries 2, it's out, and I love it. Sorry.
I wanna. What is treat poison? Like, how much does that take? What is that?
Are you talking about the medicine check?
Yeah. Well, to treat poison, the act of treat a disease or poison.
Yeah, I believe if it is via medicine check, it takes 50. Oh no, it takes some time to actually do, because I believe the healing is what takes 15 minutes. But I believe 10. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it will take you some time.
Treat disease or treat poison does not take nearly as long.
Okay, cool.
Because otherwise it wouldn't be useful.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't think I'm that bad though. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, treat poison is just one action.
Oh,
treat poison is one action?
Check, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to have your healer's tool out. So if you don't have your tools out, you'll have to spend an action to get those out. But we're not in combat, so
You're not?
Okay, then I'm gonna treat Krufer's poison then.
Okay.
And I have robust recovery, so I get a +4 to treating poison.
Cool.
And if I get a success, then it's treated as a critical success.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Nice.
Krufer, do me a favor and Blood Shadow, if you would like to as well, and even Eric in this situation. Blood Shadow and Krufer, if you'd like to roll your crafting for Blood Shadow, and Krufer, if you'd like to roll your poison knowledge, and Eric, your medicine, which your medicine check as well. Roll those 3 to get some additional information about what's happening to Krufer.
Has it been longer than 10 minutes since I thought about poison the first time?
No.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do my my roll for more information first, and then I'm gonna do my roll for actually doing the medicine. Well,
that's what I just rolled too.
26 for medicine information.
That's what I got as well.
Nice.
I got a 30.
30. So Krufer, you know that this poison's hitting you hard. You even recognize that this is like a fungal poison. Like this is a fungal spore.
It feels fungusy, everybody.
But the thing that's making it weird is that it shouldn't be hitting you this hard.
I am now looking suspiciously at our Leshy friend.
Okay.
If only we had a druid that knew a lot about nature. Maybe they could tell us.
Krufer, what do you get from status? What information do you get from that?
I can read you the spell. I think it's just
It's like location and status effects, right?
So I get the target's direction, distance, and conditions.
Okay, cool.
So you would know if the
Say
poison is
enfeebled.
ongoing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know that this poison is a short running poison. Like it will reduce, in a lack of terms, by rounds.
Has a short half-life. How about that?
Yeah.
Then I would like to do the treat poison roll now.
Okay, go for it.
That's going to be 37,
Yep, you succeed.
and that means it's a critical success. So what happened to the critical success?
So +4 circumstance bonus to the next time that Krug saves against it.
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's incredibly helpful.
Great.
So
Well, I mean, at least we know it's not like immune to treatment. That would be unfortunate.
so
Yeah, you're dead.
yeah, so you help Krufer at this, and as you're helping Krufer, all of you actually no, let's go with Briar, who opened the window and has climbed into what you would perceive to be children's, like a bedroom. Like there's a bunch of bunk beds that are up here.
Okay.
You look around and you notice that the beds are all unmade and all over the place, but there's no one in the beds.
Okay. This giant, intimidating figure with a giant weapon and lots of armor is walking through the orphanage, going, "Children, children, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not terrifying. Children, I'm
Roll
here
a
to help."
perception check.
Can we hear
Perception?
this?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny. That sounds a lot like her battle cry as well. They're very similar. Very similar sounding
Oh
things.
yeah, no. Except usually she's like, "Children, I am here to hurt you." Or,
Right.
I'm
That's the
intimidating.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they're not the exact same.
It's 29.
You see what seems to be a small face peering through the banister of the staircase that leads up to this area, peeking through, just looking at you.
Briar kind of tries to make herself smaller. She crouches down and moves towards it, and still has her sword at the ready because she's encountered child soldiers in her time, but is very much trying to make herself seem less hard-edged, which is very difficult for her. And she reaches out a hand and says, "It's all right. I'm here to help you."
You get closer to it, and as you get closer and closer to it, it moves just slightly, and the eye that you could see, and as it moves, you notice that half of its face has turned into a skull.
Briar
Well, now
tries
we know
not
why
to
it's an
react.
orphan.
Yeah, Briar tries not to react, but is not very successful at that. Oh God, gods, are you all right?
Are you doing okay? With half of your face?
That's a nice costume you have there.
It reaches its hands up onto the banister to kind of lift itself up. And again, you see a hand, and then on the other side, you see a skeletal hand grab the banister and pull itself up and look over the banister at you. And it's, again, just, it looks like something has ate away at this child's body. And it looks at you. And I'm going to need you to roll me a perception check because you're going to go into initiative.
Oh, good. Oh, that's terrible too. Let's see. That is 15. No, wait, no, 17. What?
Yeah, because you get a plus 15 to initiative.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. So what was it?
Oh wait, my perception?
Yeah.
My perception was 17.
17. So you rolled a 2?
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I rolled a 2 as well, but it isn't as good. So you're gonna go first because it has a 12.
Okay. I mean, obviously the threat assessment is that this child is a bad,
Oh, yeah.
or
roll me a knowledge religion.
all right. Do-do-do. Okay, that's delicious. Yeah, I said this in chat, but I also actually have the number version of dyslexia, so I have a really hard time with numbers, but I love tabletop so much that I play the crap out of it. But that's why it takes me a while to figure out exactly what I rolled. I can't do math in my head. It really freaks me out. I have to use calculators. It is 32.
32. There is an undead creature that you've heard of before called an Attic Whisperer.
Attic Whisperer?
Yeah, and they are basically the undead children who have been left to like basically die. And
Whoa.
so
We found something edgier than Briar.
And looking at pictures of them, they're creepy. What is there like, do I feel sorry for them? Like, is it a tragic monster?
Yeah, its death is definitely tragic, but it's an undead creature. It no longer has like a sentient aspect to it. Does that make sense? Like,
there's no saving.
Our GM is telling us to slaughter these dead children.
I know. I'm like,
I want to be sure that we don't have a choice.
as a lawful neutral character, I'm like, oh boy. All right. Well, I go from trying my best to be matronly to like full on gladiator warrior mode. So I want to wreck this kid. Let's see, what fun things do I have? Oh, I have so many fun things. I don't even know what to use. This is so delightful.
I would say start with your sword.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at all my spells and I'm like, oh, this is so sexy. Yeah, I'm just gonna chop it.
Okay. Roll that attack.
All right, so for this character, my attack, I do. It's under what section again?
So yours is going to be roll a d20 and add 17 to it.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, no.
22.
You hit it.
Rolled a 5. Oh, yay.
Trust me, these are way underpowered for your group. This is the taste test.
Oh, you give it children as a taste test. Very nice.
Yeah, so it hits. You're gonna do 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Okay.
Did you put a rune on that scimitar?
Yep, striking.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I put the striking rune, and guess what else I did?
What?
I gave my scimitar the disruption rune.
Nice.
You said plus 4?
Yes.
10.
Awesome. It is still alive.
Well, not for lack of trying, because it was a very dramatic, very heavy, amazing scimitar attack. Okay.
You got 2 more actions. What would you like to do with it?
I'm going to slash it some more.
Okay, go for it.
28.
28 hits.
Okay. Ooh, delicious. 6 and 4. 14.
14. Awesome. Still alive.
Slashy bashy again. Let's do this one more time. Okay. 26.
It does get 2 more damage in the last one for being forceful. Right?
It does, or I do?
It does. So 2 more, if that doesn't change anything. But
Oh.
Okay. 3. 6.
Tag when you attack more than a second time.
13.
13. All right. All right. So that is its turn. Your turn, not its turn.
It's still standing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It as you swing your scimitar back and forth, hitting it with great force each time, hitting it, like you can see it like getting cut into it. Do me a favor, and you're going to have to roll me a will save for me, please.
Oh, good.
As it starts to just cry and sob.
Oh my god, I'm not rolling well. I guess it's because I got big numbers on my character sheet. That is 23.
You are unaffected.
Okay, well that's good.
It reaches out with its bony hand and attempts to swipe at you. But it's not gonna make it. In fact, I have to roll a natural 20 for it to even hit you because I know what your AC is. Cool. So it swipes at you and it attempts to try to hit you, and it completely misses you on all three swipes at you. That being said, everyone downstairs can hear wrong character. Briar just swing her sword. You can hear the clattering sounds of her sword hit something as she's also kind of just like, ah! All of you can hear it. So all of you roll me a perception check, please.
I want to. So I was up on the roof. I assume I also can hear that.
Yep.
If I can, like, because I had rolled perception to like scour it mostly for a way in from the roof, but also to see if anything stands out up here. So this, I don't know if I can double for my initiative, but I rolled 20.
Okay.
Is this an initiative check?
Yes.
Can I roll stealth instead?
Sure.
I got 35 for my perception.
Okay. All right.
I got some level 4 numbers. I got a 14. That was a natural one.
Woo!
I wasted a 20, so I have 42.
42. Awesome.
That's like the amount of health that my level 4 character has. That's hilarious.
And I will just like clarify, Jake. I don't want to use this perception for my initiative. I want to use it to search and then decide what I'm going to be doing, because this was like kind of simultaneous. So like,
okay.
With the 20, what do I see on the roof?
On the roof, you can see that the roof has been recently patched, but there is definitely holes in the roof that you could probably pull yourself through.
Can I do a front handspring and then land through one of the holes and fall through? Roll in acrobatics?
You can roll in acrobatics, yes.
Cool.
Between
I ain't
1
giving
and
it
17,
to you for free.
Between 1 and 17 acrobatics checks, please.
Cool. So that is 37 for acrobatics and initiative.
So give me. Oh, are you trying to use acrobatics as your initiative? Is that
yeah to get into the fray? Hearing the noises, I want to get into a front handspring.
So I would say your initiative would still be your perception, because you're having to, like, you're hearing it. The only reason I'm giving Blood Shadow the stealth is because they're going to be using that to kind of move forward. And you know what? Screw it. I'll give it to you. No, screw it. Screw it. I'll give it to you. What was it again?
37.
37. Cool. Yeah. Let's have fun with it. Screw it.
Literally,
yeah. So let's see. That puts Fug as first.
It's Blood Shadow. I will move into the building. I mean, with one action, do I see any foes yet, or are there none downstairs?
So as you step into the room, just roll me a perception check, or give me your perception DC, whatever that is.
My perception DC is a 28.
Yeah. So as you walk into the room and like you can see a little bit further into the shadows, you can see that there are 4 children downstairs, all like in like a semicircle around the door. All of them, parts of their bodies are missing. They're partially skeletal, all different types of ancestries. They're all there. The other thing that you very much notice is that you notice that in the corners of the room, there are very large bulbous mushrooms. like massive. They are the size of a medium creature in the corners of the room.
All right. Now, since I rolled stealth for initiative, I start the fight hidden unless they can beat my stealth DC, which I kind of doubt because that's a 32.
Yeah. No.
So
You're good.
so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna finish out that move right up to one of them. I already have my rapier drawn.
Mm-hmm.
And I will slash out at it with my rapier.
Done. Do it.
That is a 32 against flat-footed.
Yeah, that is a critical.
Oh boy. I'm gonna need one of those. I'm gonna need that. Precision is separate.
This mob is doomed.
Okay, I think I got it all.
Oh, that was just such a delightful sound.
All
Like, I felt like the tingles fully go through me.
Take 76 points of damage and a D8 bleed.
Woo-hoo!
I don't think you don't need that bleed.
You literally take your rapier out and you just demolish this orphan child. Like its existence, while was somehow on this plane of existence, you have destroyed it so much that there is no remnants of its existence even being here. Like, you look down and what should be a body is just dust.
Like when things die in Final
Yeah, I
Fantasy.
think the sneak attack doubles.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, I mean, I rolled pretty well. Okay. So
Okay.
I still have one action left. I'm assuming there isn't one right next to me.
No, not within melee range.
Right.
No.
I'm going to make a religion check to attempt to identify these creatures.
Okay.
Armor, or let's see, that's a 26.
26. So yeah, you've also heard of these. These are Attic Whisperers. These are the dead children of people that have been left alone and to die. I will say that you can also get the information that they have some lingering effects, which reminds me, you're going to need to roll me a will save.
Oh, sure.
Jeez.
28.
Okay, cool. No issues there.
But you can't lie to us if I have status.
It's not my first undead child I've seen. I mean, come on.
Oh, messed up. All right, that brings us to Roscoe.
Cool. So Roscoe runs, hearing the slashing, knows that it is fighting time, runs forward, does a front handspring, landing on where it is like boarded up, falling through and landing in like kind of like a gymnast pose, though I am not the gymnast subclass, hand in the air, and holding my kukri in my other hand because I can draw with a free action when initiative starts.
Nice.
How far am I from this creature?
You could get there in a round. Like, you could use a partial move. Yeah.
Cool. There, and Briar is the only one inside up here, right? So you can see that Roscoe looks exactly like you remember him from the old days now, as I have gained my panache, and says, Boogity Bosco, look out for Roscoe! And I'm going to charge the thing with my kukri, and as I get to it, I'm going to make it look like I'm going to fall and slip down the stairs and faint. Feint, faint.
Yep.
What's happening right now?
I'm full of panache! So that is Faint is Deception. That is 36.
Okay.
I assume that succeeds.
Yeah.
So, he's footed against the attack that I'm now going to make with my kukri. And that attack is a 31.
Also a critical hit.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be 2d6. I roll 4d6, right? I double the amount of dice, not the number on the dice.
You actually roll the entire damage as normal and just double the result.
Great. Then that is okay. 8 plus 4 is 12. And
as much as I know you want to roll.
yeah.
The way that I remember the way
bleed damage.
The way I remember the way crit works is it's the path of least resistance. You don't have to pick up all the dice. You don't have to count all the dice individually. You just count 1 damage and then multiply it by 2.
Cool. So that is 24 damage from the attack.
All right.
And if that doesn't kill it, there's bleed damage as well.
Yeah, you come in and just what kind of weapon was it?
Kukri?
A kukri? Yeah, you basically take that kukri and you slash right through this small child. Messed up.
Yeah.
For those just joining us, we're not murder hobos. They're zombie children.
Can we get those described as murderous undead things?
No saving them.
I have 1 action left. I'm just gonna say, Briar the Night Forged, let us go down. It is time to let's go and clown. And I'm going to do a flip down the stairs, like put a hand up on the banister. Old Roscoe's a little bit out of practice with the the hyping, the rhyming,
the rhyme hyping.
Yeah. So I want.
Hold on. Hey, I will give you a panache point. I'm gonna put something forth on you. I will give you a panache point if you jump over the banister, land on the banister, and slide down the banister as a movement action to the base of the stairs.
Okay,
I will give you a panache point if you roll and do this, but I'm gonna make the DC pretty high.
Okay, so here's the thing, Jake. I already have panache, but I was gonna do that anyway. So let's.
That's right, because you started with acrobatics, so you would have gotten. Okay. Yeah.
That was why I wanted to do that. So, but yeah, I definitely want to do that because I want the opportunity to fail at this. But here's the thing: because I took the what is daring do feat? I think if I roll for something that would normally give me panache, then I roll at advantage. So I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, do it.
So let me roll 2 d20s. So that's 15 plus, this is acrobatics, right? 35.
All right, I will give that to you.
Cool. So yeah, just like it's a hand on it to like look like he's gonna vault over, and then he just lands on it and slides down on his feet all the way down.
Surf on the banister. As you land at the base of the banister, you can see that behind you there are these 2 large mushrooms that I've described already. In the backs of the room, and in front of you now 3 of the additional of these like small children, zombie children. So yeah, I'll pause.
Thank you.
That brings us to Eric.
I'd really love if someone would like any of those children. Just let me know if I can come in. Like that would be really great. If anyone
Eric.
wants to, yeah.
Eric, please come in, Eric.
All right.
You are cordially invited to murder the undead children.
I'm gonna run in, and I'm wearing a nice glove, and I palm my glove out, and my scimitar appears in my hand because I have the glove of storing, and so
Nice.
free action sword just comes in my hand. I'm gonna run up on one of these kids, one of these defenseless children.
On those kids.
Zombie children, right.
And I'm just gonna go in and slash. I'm gonna slash a child.
All right.
Is what I'm gonna do.
Paizo's like, hey, don't curse. And we're just like, cool, we're going to kill some kids.
These are attic whisperers.
Yeah, it's just 23, I think. 23.
23 hits.
Yeah. Cool. Oh.
you lost that.
Okay, hold on. I figured this out. So, yeah, like I said, I have a. Oh my goodness gracious! I have a disrupting rune on my blade. So well, pulse of positive energy dealing an extra d6 positive damage to undead. On a critical hit, the undead is also enfeebled. That wasn't a critical. So like this is an undead, so it would for sure work, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Cool. All right, let's do it. Dang. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's gonna be 18 damage.
18 damage
With
cool.
that slash.
All right. Cool. What's next?
And then for my final action, I'm just gonna cast shield.
Okay. That is going to bring us to. It's going to bring us to their party, since the next one is Briar. Yeah. Okay. So one of the one of the addict children are going to go up to you, Blood Shadow, and it's going to make a swipe at you. 25 hit?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't in my range when it moved, was it?
No.
Okay, cool. I assume that none of them are.
None of the things are in. You'll have to make a movement action still to get to. That's lower. Oh, and they move to you. So it moves to you and attempts to swipe at you with its hands, and it's just not working for these guys, you know?
No chance.
I mean, them being 6 levels below you, right? Like, come on now.
That's weird.
The next one is going to move. Krufer, you're at the doorway. Is that correct?
I am indeed.
Cool. It's going to move towards you.
The only thing it has a chance of hitting.
Yeah, right? 29?
Hits! Good job!
Hey! I had to roll a 16 to get that to happen. Alrighty.
I'm terrified of what the actual enemy is going to be. This thing already hit me once.
So do me a favor, take 10 points of damage.
Oh no.
And make me a will save.
I will gladly make you a will save. That is a 31.
Cool. That's a critical success. You are completely unaffected.
Nice.
In fact, you feel as it hits you, you can feel like the air in your lungs just start to come out. Actually, start to come out, but your body's just fighting it. It feels like it was trying to steal your voice, right? Yeah. So it moved to you and attacked. It is going to then, make an attempt at. Oh, okay. I rolled a 19 that time. 19, with the bonus does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna phase out really fast. I'll be right back.
Yep. 13 damage.
Cool.
And again, roll me that will save.
I will gladly do that. Boip. This time I only got a 29.
Okay. You succeed. The target's voice is weak for 1 minute. Anytime it attempts a action with auditory trait, it must succeed at least a flat DC 5 check, or the action is lost. So think of it as a voice grapple.
A voice grapple? I love that. That's funny. Okay, fair enough.
All right.
That'll hit all your spells mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, fun.
I have one spell without a verbal component, and it is the silence spell, hilariously enough.
So, as that's happening, everyone starts to notice that these large mushrooms in the back start to waddle out from the corners, and and they are going to make an attempt to swing at the closest thing to them, which is Roscoe.
I didn't realize these were sentient. I thought they were just mushrooms. Gotcha.
Same here.
Cool.
What are they attacking just with their shape, their form?
So I rolled a natural 20.
Right.
Oh.
So that would be a 35 to hit.
That is not a crit.
I mean,
But a natural
because it's a
20
natural
is.
20, moves it
Oh,
from
sure.
moves it
Yeah,
up
yeah.
one success. So
Cool.
it does make it a critical
Yeah.
success. So let's go ahead and do that now.
I just want to say I do have a lot of healing spells. So
Mhm. Oh yeah.
So does Briar.
So do I.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
meant to take damage as well, so this is good.
14 plus 12, you're going to take 30 points of damage.
Okay.
And make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
All these saving throws, man.
That is a 20 plus 18, 38.
38. You critically succeed. So you take no sort of effect.
Cool.
The other creature, on the other hand, is not going to move, but you notice that it basically kind of lifts itself up on its 4 legs on the ground and squats back down, and just a gust of air just shoots out around it. Make me another fortitude save.
Okay.
I love that when I'm so invested in playing from home, I like listen to the game while I'm going to the bathroom.
That's 33.
33. Cool. As you stand there, you can notice that the cloud of smoke hits you, and like the colors around you like start to kind of like stretch. Does that make sense? Like colors around you kind of like as you move your hand in front of you, it's like that weird like kaleidoscopy kind of thing, but it centers itself and you're back, you're normal. Like nothing terrible happens.
Oh, okay.
Then it's the last addict's turn, and it is going to go to Blood Shadow, and you are now flanked unless you have a means in which that
Deny
doesn't matter.
advantage.
Yeah, you have deny advantage. I'm just made. I haven't seen your character. I don't know, but I'm assuming a 27 does not hit.
Nope.
Okay,
Close.
natural 20.
Oh.
That does hit.
I suppose.
If you insist.
Yeah.
Not a ton of damage. Not a ton of damage.
What's the modifier though? What's the total bonus on that?
There is no modifier.
No, I mean, you rolled a natural 20.
That would be a 35.
35 with the multiple attack penalty.
Oh, with the multiple attack penalty, it'd be 30, flat 30.
30. All right, yeah, that will be a crit. Okay.
Okay. So
Wait. How would it? Not?
If it wouldn't still hit the AC, it would be a regular hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, had it been below my AC, it would have been a miss. That would have then upstaged to a crit or a hit.
To a hit. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you're gonna take 18 points of damage, and I'm gonna need you to make me a fortitude save.
How much damage was that? 18.
Yes.
Let me make sure I got that noted. There we go. And a fort save. Here we come. 34.
So that's a critical success, and you feel no ill effects.
Yeah, sure.
Krufer, you know that Blood Shadow has not taken any ill effects. That is going to bring us to Briar.
No,
You're
my turn?
upstairs. You're last.
I'm last, but
Oh.
that thing's gone, right? Like Jonas did a murder of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, did a soft kill of not a child. I'm gonna go downstairs to the last standing not kid.
Still
All
a
right,
child.
So
but-
it's gonna be a move action. It will be a move action to make it downstairs. So it'll be one action to move downstairs to get to either these giant fungal things or to the additional attic whisperers.
All right, I'm all about the murder. When I'm in like practically berserker rage, I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna go to the attic whispers. I feel like I don't really know what's gonna happen if I slash some mushrooms, and that seems foolish.
Okay.
So
You're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's usually expensive. I'm going to go do a slashy slash.
Okay. Do me a favor, make a will save before you do that.
Okay. PDF. I have to say, like, I've been playing from home for so long now, it feels like forever, but God, I miss just like touching my character sheets. I miss it so bad. I never realized how much that, like, the tactile thing was important to me.
Hey, you can print them out.
I don't have a printer.
Well,
yeah. I'm a millennial. You think I have a printer? No. 35.
Ink cartridges are expensive.
Yeah.
Cool. 35. You're perfectly fine.
All right. From what? What was I rolling against? Okay, so I did the one move. I did the one move towards them, and there's only one left, right?
No, there are 3 attic children, attic whispers left.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go slashy again.
Yep.
Let's see. So I have 2 actions left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my first roll is 26.
Hits.
Awesome. And 4, 3, 7. So 7. Oh, I don't need to roll again. 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, cool.
And then I want to slash again.
Do it.
30, obviously.
Oh yeah, hits.
Yeah. 3, 6.
So
13.
that's going to be a 13, and forceful gives an additional 2. Is that correct? Jonas, do you remember?
Oh, forceful. Yeah, it's 1 per die. So I think you have 2 dice, so it'd be 2.
Another 2. Okay, cool. All right, that's your turn. That brings us to Krufer.
Yay! Keeping in mind that I have status, how many of these fine individuals are within 30 feet of me?
I would say all of them.
Sweet. I'm gonna level 3 heal
Okay.
real quick.
Okay.
The 3 action version.
Yep. So it's an AoE heal.
Yep. And that sorry, I'm trying to
You said what level?
3.
So that's gonna be a 3d8.
Plus,
Is it? I'm trying to figure out what the 1d8 an extra.
Yeah.
Oh, for the 2 action version goes up.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah,
extra
it's just
healing on
3d8.
that. Gotcha. Cool.
If you were doing single target, it'd be 3d8 plus 24.
Which would be awesome.
I'm just saying, as a healing oracle, if you were on Curse 2, you'd be doing 3d12. Just saying. But, all right.
So y'all can have 21 health.
nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
and that also hits the zombie children.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That
They can-
okay. That's what I was wondering because I was planning on doing something very similar. So I guess I don't have to anymore.
Cool.
I mean, I'm still 9 hit points away from max. You could.
I can do
Krufer,
it to a lower level here.
Krufer, that's your entire turn. That brings us all the way back to Fug or Bloodshed.
It's Blood Shadow, please. All right, so I've got 2 of them around me. I am going to spend my first action tumbling through their squares with acrobatics. I want to
Okay.
tumble through one, then the other, and I'm going to end up right back where I started between the 2 of them. That's fine.
Okay.
We're going to start with that. Here's the acrobatics check. That is a 37 versus
Okay,
their reflex DC.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 36 as well. Okay, so they are now both flat-footed to me. I will then slash out at the first one with my rapier.
Do it.
Armor class 33.
A crit.
All right. Ooh, these dice like me. 70.
Jesus.
You delete it. You delete
Okay.
it. Existence.
Delete it.
I will then spend my final action to swing at the next one.
Okay.
Ooh, not quite as good. 27.
27. It is a success, but not a critical success.
All right.
Okay, it rolls a bunch of dice still.
That's fine. Let's see. 8, 10, 18, 29 damage.
You barely take that one out as well.
Oh, all right. Well,
Literally, you killed it by 1 over its hit points. So you literally tumble through it, around it, you tumble back around it to make them both flat-footed. You swing around, you take one completely, just head completely off, and swing back and hit the last one, and you pull your what are you using? A short sword, or what are you using?
rapier. Yeah.
You stab them then. So yeah, you're not even slashing. So you literally just like stab one right through the head, and you turn around and you stab the other one, and it's stuck a little bit. And you just pull it right out.
I need that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my magic murder weapon.
That brings us to Eric. There is one more of the attic whisperers left, and 2 of these large bulbous things left. Jason, sorry, I forgot to have you do this. Make a will save, and Eric also make me will save.
Yeah, sure. 20.
As the one remaining child is just crying and weeping.
Aw, I don't care. 26.
39.
Cool. The crying of this child has no effect on either of you.
Not the first time I've heard crying kids.
Or the first time you were the cause of it.
Going to hold the feel sad about these crying kids when I see you literally delete one out of existence.
Yeah, deleted.
What?
Fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm just gonna strike this one with my scimitar then.
Okay.
I do have to move to it. I'm not within range, am I?
You're not, so you'll have to move. So
I move to it. I action to move, and I'm going whack, slashing it with my scimitar, and that's going to be 32.
32 is a crit.
Nice. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. All right.
Is this the one that's right on? I guess there's only one left, so yeah.
Oh, I rolled real bad. That's okay. So 22 damage for that attack.
Okay.
And then I suppose I'll just go for another one. I'll attack again.
There's just the one left, right?
Yeah,
And then
how much damage did you do to it?
22.
You destroy it. Tell me how you kill it.
Oh, okay. So I gesture towards to Fug in a sort of like that was incredible kind of a way, and then I turn towards this one and I hold my scimitar in front of me and go, Siren Rai, please send this child to the other world in peace. And I just slash down on it with all the holy power of my blade. Boom.
Nice.
And then so that's 2. So then for my third action, can I do some sort of like a nature check on these fungus?
Sure.
Cool. Did I? I didn't. That's okay.
You shoulda.
I know.
Woo!
33.
So these are. This is me making an attempt to read this word. These are Basinderond.
Basin Derulo.
These are mindless fungus creatures. They weigh around 300 pounds. And they have a hallucinogenic cloud that is around them. They also have spores that shoot out of them. What they like to do is they like to basically cause people to pass out, and then crush them to death with their bodies.
All right.
Listen,
What are they called?
but Basitarons are great at parties. I don't know what the problem here is.
Basitarons, yeah, that's the word.
Everybody's tried to do those in quarantine, so.
You're either growing Basitarons or you're doing a rye sourdough starter. One of the other.
Oh, those are cool looking. They look like Venus flytraps.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Cool.
Roscoe, I'm sorry, you should have went before Eric. I apologize, but you can go now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So I would like to turn and start to like run up the stairs, and then when I hit the second step, just bounce off of it, land on the ground in the power slide, and tumble through the fungus's space.
Okay.
That is a 37 to tumble. I'm sorry, I need to roll twice. Yeah, 37 to tumble through.
Yep, you succeed.
So it is then flat-footed against the attack that I am now going to make on it.
Critically succeeding does nothing, correct?
I don't think so. I don't think it
Okay.
does anything. Yeah. And then to attack, that is 35.
That is a critical success.
Cool. So boop boop. That is going to be. I forgot to add some of my damage last time, so this is going to be 17, 34, and a D12 of bleed.
All right.
Nice.
And it's still up.
Yes.
Then I'm going to. I'm feeling confident. So like I power slid through. I kind of just like as I was getting up, did a backswing at it. I'm going to spin, catch the kukri in my other hand, and make a very confident finishing attack against this thing.
Ooh.
A confident finisher. So that is a with a smaller penalty because I'm using a finesse. 29.
29 is success.
Cool. Not a critical.
No.
Cool. 29. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D6. 21 plus 8, 29.
29. Question: What weapon is this again?
Kukri. It is a knife.
So it's slashing damage, correct?
It is slashing damage.
All right. These are key pieces of information. How much damage did you just do?
I just did
29.
29.
Yeah.
29. Cool. All right. Cool. It is still up, but barely.
And you see Roscoe like lose a little bit of his composure. He is aged in this moment. As I lost my panache.
That's going to bring us to them. So it's going to take its frond and it's going to attempt to try and hit you, Roscoe, as you have repeatedly attacked it.
Is that an interact action?
It's a strike. I don't believe attacks are
not regularly,
considered
right?
to be interact. No.
No. Strike is just attack.
Yes, 31 to hit.
31. Oh, I forgot I wanted to do something else on my turn. That's fine. It does hit because I didn't do what I wanted to, and that's fine. That's on me.
Take 15 points of damage as its palm frond just basically boom and hits you. Make a fortitude saving throw, please.
Okay. That is not my best roll. 25.
You succeed.
Cool.
These creatures are pretty low. It's going to make 2 more attempts at you. 19 plus 10 equals 29, so that hits again.
Okay.
Please take 18 points of damage.
Cool.
And then make that same fortitude save. And then it
higher, 32.
cool. And then it swings its fronds and fails again. The second one comes up and it's doing the same thing to you. Fail. And 26
does not hit.
Okay, so the second one blum, blum, comes over and tries to whack you with its fronds and fails. That brings us to Briar.
All right. So, is there anything that I know in particular how to defend myself from the psychedelic effects of these things?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna. I want to slashy slash, but I also have all these very fun spells. I just. What if I wanted to do flame strike? Does that hit the enemies or does that hit everybody?
It's a 10-foot radius.
Is anybody within 10 feet of me? That's not.
I mean, like 10-foot radius of like the. I mean, Roscoe is in direct melee range of one of the fungus, but I don't know.
You could easily aim it behind them and hit just the two fungus.
All right, I want to do that. I want to call divine fire from the sky.
All right.
So how do I get this going? I've never done this for flame strike.
It's a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which your DC is 28. I believe it's a reflex, correct?
It is a reflex, yes.
Okay. So what am I doing?
You're not doing anything right yet. So the first one got a 17, which is a critical failure. And the second one got a 27, which is just a failure. So
I don't think it,
I don't know if there is. Or not.
I don't think there's a critical success or failure. Excuse me.
It's probably a basic save, so a critical failure will result in double damage.
Oh, for real? Okay, it is a basic save. Yeah, there's a word that says basic.
It's 8d6 fire damage.
There you go.
Level 5.
Roll 8d6.
Oh my god. Okay, well I only have one upstairs right now, so it's gonna.
So roll that d6 8 times.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. All right. First roll 6.
I'm gonna write it down.
Roll 6.
All right, one more 6.
Third roll 4.
Oh, not cool.
Roll 4.
20.
Fifth roll 2.
22.
Sixth roll 1. Seventh roll 4. Eighth roll 2.
27. 29. Yeah. It's 29. Yep.
29. Cool.
Did you take that bleed damage, Jake, when it started its turn? Is that how bleed works?
Bleed is at the end of the creature's turn, but yeah.
Okay, well, I guess when its turn ended then.
And how much damage is the bleed?
D12. I can roll it, or you can.
Yes, please.
Cool.
I have many more dice, but they're downstairs. I just had one set of dice up here. I have a cube of dice.
Trust me, none of us here think you're a fake gamer. You're good.
It was cat. It was cat.
That's 8.
Roll the D20 on my wrist. I have a D20 tattoo on my wrist.
Sorry, what was the D12?
8.
8. So with Briar's call of flames down, one of these creatures just withers and just burns into a crisp and falls to the ground. The other one's still alive.
I want a really cool one-liner while I do this. Let's see. And that's how you barbecue.
That brings us to Krufer, unless Briar wants to do something with her last action.
Let me check. Let me see what I got.
I don't think we got anything other than because you're not in melee range with this, and I don't think you've got any.
I guess I'm just gonna do shield. I can do shield with one action, right?
Yep.
That's my favorite move with Moss. Might as well keep that going.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
all right. So then that brings us to Krufer. One final creature left. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
I will gladly, but I mean, I'm not going to fall into the trap that you're setting for me. So I'm going to cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
What is it? 30 feet away?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cast Produce Flame. So that's heightened to level 5. And that is, so that's 5d4 damage.
Do you have to make a spell attack, right?
Oh, yeah. There's that too. One second. I'll roll you a spell attack. How's a 31?
31 is a success.
Nice. 5d4 damage. 20 damage.
All right.
Wow.
It is still alive. Do you have anything else to do?
I will cast message on it, and I'll say,
All right. That brings us to you, Fug.
It's
on.
Blood Shadow. Is there just one of these Basiderons left?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
How far away am I from it?
One movement action.
One. All right. I will go running up to it. I will tumble through its square. Here's the acrobatics check. 39.
All right. Yeah, that's a success.
Then I will swing at it with my rapier.
Do it.
Rogues are insane at this level.
Rogues are
30.
insane, period.
38.
38 to hit? Yeah, that is a critical success.
Oh, good. 70 damage.
Yeah, we'll see.
You only have to do
Let's see. 10.
31 points of damage.
$54.
You delete it. You delete it.
Deleted.
So as this last creature, as Blood Shadow stabs it with its rapier and pulls out, its body just falls to the ground and limps at it, like falls limp to the ground. All of you kind of look at each other like, okay, is there anything else? Anything else? And all of you have this terrible migraine that kind of starts to hit all of you. And as you close your eyes from the pain, you open your eyes, and all of you are laying down in your campsite. And you look around, and you're all there, and there's a fire in the center of you. And you look up to the sky, and you see the stars, and you kind of all look around, and you see something slithering around you, and you don't quite understand what it is, but it's got these long claws. And you close your eyes, and you as you open them again, you're in this completely white room. And that's where we're going to take our break for today. We'll be back. We're going to be back in 10 minutes. So we'll be back at 6:34. See you then. Bye.
Cool.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to... What are we doing? What do we even call... Oh, Shadows of Norgorber.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, I was like, wait, this isn't Court of Corvids. Nope. Wait a second. Anyways, all right. So as we left off, you all kind of had this weird vision of you being at a campfire, and then you kind of came back to this room full of white light. Here's the thing, Blood Shadow. This is quite kind of frightening for you because there's zero shadow in this room. This is unnatural that there's so bright in here. And in the center of the room, weirdly enough, there's a vampire.
Hey,
you just put this in.
Wait a minute.
Comrades, do you see?
No.
In the middle of the room. Maybe my head is still spinning from.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
But
you said it's really bright.
Yeah.
Like sunlight.
Vampire? Like, would it be instantly recognizable as a vampire?
It's got fangs.
Okay.
What is it doing?
Saying about everybody?
It's standing there in the center of the room. Yep, looking at you.
What kind of room are we in?
You're in a non-fantasy world description of this room. It is a white square room with no doors, no windows, not even a light fixture, and the entire room just has this light white glow. There is not even a single shadow in the room.
Status, please.
Your status of all of you, you are in. I mean, you're fine. You have all the same statuses that you had before.
What is the? Is there a? What's the distance between me and Eric?
You're all like right next to each other. You're standing in a line, basically.
I'm gonna start casting Vital Beacon on myself.
Okay. What does Vital Beacon do?
It just makes me like a conduit for positive energy. So at any time over the next day, if anyone touches me, they can get healing from me.
You've done this
Oh,
before.
okay.
Yeah, sure.
I
Yeah.
touch you.
Well, right now.
That's cool.
I can.
I do need
Oh,
healing,
wait, I
but
can
yeah.
heal you instead. I'm just saying,
Oh,
like,
sure.
if
Okay.
in case in battle, if you,
Oh, okay.
if you needed to.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 actions studying the vampire.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm going to
Just-
go into a defensive stance and say, "State your intention."
I would like to, hearing that, I want to just like kind of go into a whimper and be like, oh no, don't make him angry, Mr. Vampire, please. We are so weak, and you have brought us here. Clearly, you don't want to fight us. It wouldn't even be fun. We would just crumble under your feet.
Roscoe, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I barely turn my head, just kind of like look peripherally.
You look peripherally, and you just look a little bit, and you see Krufer standing right behind you.
Did I previously see Krufer not right behind me, but somewhere else in the room? I jump and I actually want to use that to like further my false fear, and just like kind of grovel on the ground and continue groveling. I would like to roll a deception against the vampire.
Okay.
And after I get done with my vital beacon, I would like. Who needs healing? Because I can heal some people if need be.
I'm 42 below max.
Just you? Okay, cool. I'll heal you.
I rolled a nat 20 for the deception, and that is for a total of 41.
It stands there and just stares at you. This image of Krufer.
Is it me?
No.
Am I doing these things? Do I experience this from
you see Roscoe fall down and kind of whimper looking back behind him. And as you turn to look, you see Bombardier behind you, but it's a young version of him, and he looks angry and he's snarling at you.
This is the shopkeeper?
Yep.
I'm gonna heal Roscoe.
Hey, I'm confused. What the hell's going on?
You're super confused, and there's all of this going on around you. Here's the thing, Eric, you do not see Krufer, and you do not see Bombardier. You just see this vampire, Blood Shadow. As you're standing there, you look at this vampire and you're spending 3 actions to study, and you see your friends not walking away, but standing there and just sliding away from you. Their feet are unmoving, and they just move out of range of you. And they kind of like meld into these white walls. And you just stand there in front of you with this one vampire staring as it smiles and slowly walks towards you.
Man, that Basidiron spores, those were powerful. I gotta stop crossfading those with whiskey. Well, I mean, I'm gonna draw my rapier and get ready to murder.
Okay. Do you want to make an attack? I'll let you have an attack.
Sure. So to be clear, I was marking the vampire for death. I was using my assassin ability.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll spin up, swing around, tumble through its square, and make an attack.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, sure. The acrobatics check is a 34.
So that is a success.
Okay. And here comes the attack roll. That is a 33.
A 33?
Yeah.
33 barely hits it.
Don't like that. Let's see. And I've got you flat-footed, so no deadly, no sneak. All right. We do get backstab, though. All right. Isn't quite as much. 10, 21, 9, 31 points of damage.
as your rapier goes right through this vampire, you stab it. You put the entire length of the blade into this vampire, and it looks and it leans in close, and you can see that as it opens its mouth, it's not your traditional vampire where it's got just two fangs. It's got rows of sharp teeth as its mouth opens wide and drool starts to pour down its mouth. Its eyes glow red, and as its saliva just drips down and hits you on the head, you blink out of just like this disgusting goo, and you open your eyes, and you're laying on your back in your bed, and you realize that it hasn't been years since you were with your friends. You were out adventuring with them yesterday, and you look up again and you see this gray, just disgusting skinned, what looks to be a sloth with these extremely long claws, with its claws wrapped around your head as it is looking down at you. And you're completely back to what would be considered to be reality. You see this creature as it is about to attack you. Your friends in this stupor around the fire, around the campfire, they're all asleep. You're the only one awake.
Ah, crap. So this thing has me grabbed?
Yes, it does not have any status on you. It's just got its claws on you, like it was about to devour you. If that gives you a good description.
It seems like it was caressing you.
Oh well, I mean, I am the cute one of the bunch, so I can understand.
Excuse me.
Yeah. All right. Second cutest.
No, you're the adorable one. It's fine.
Yeah, there's never going to beat a pug. All right, so I am going to do like a backflip away from this thing, screaming, "Hey, wake up!" Like slapping at anybody I can get at as I tumble back away from it.
Okay, so roll your actor. This is going to be the start of basically the rounds, right? Okay, so you've got 3 actions. You started off. You're on your back. So first action is a tumble through, I assume.
So I'm going to try and tumble back through it. Do I have my weapon in hand, or was I actually asleep?
You were actually asleep, but I imagine that your belongings are right next to you. So
yeah, and I fortunately sleep in my armor because it's just clothing. So
here's the weird thing is the last thing you remember, you were all sitting around the campfire. So you all hadn't like ended your night. You hadn't even started your watch for the evening, and you're all just kind of passed out.
Yeah, all right. I'll draw my rapier as my first action since I don't have it.
Okay.
I will tumble through this thing as my second, and then I'll take a swipe at it. All the while, by the way, spending free actions between each of my actions, screaming, "Hey, wake up! Wake up! We're being murdered in our sleep again!"
So what is your intimidation DC?
My intimidation DC is a 25.
A 25. Perfect. Everyone else, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Cool.
Did my healing matter, by the way?
I'm not saying.
Okay, well then, if it does, I healed you for exactly 42 health.
Perfect. Yeah, that is exactly what I needed.
Terrible.
31.
31. Okay.
35.
All right.
I also got 31.
All right.
15.
Oh boy.
15? Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2.
They're not a wisdom-based class, so their perception is
Charisma.
What? What about charisma?
Oracle's a charisma-based caster.
Yes, but perception is wisdom.
Yeah.
I was like, huh? All right, so let's roll those attacks. Blood Shadow.
All right, so I tumble through it square. That's a 32 to acrobatics.
And it's against its acrobatics DC, correct?
Reflex DC.
Oh, reflex. Thank you. That would be. It was a 32. You said
32.
You just barely succeed.
All right. I will slash out at it with my rapier.
By the way, Blood Shadow, if you have taken any damage or status effects, you have taken none. You are at full everything.
Cool.
I was doing just fine, but yes. I got a 38, bounced an 18.
38 hits.
Yeah, not a crit.
Nope.
That plus that. Yep. Let's see. Whew, that's not a great roll. That's only going to be 23.
All right. And that's grab, tumble, and then attack. Right. That's your 3 actions.
Yes. Although I realized that it hadn't acted yet, so I didn't actually technically need to tumble. Can I attempt to identify this thing?
Sure. What would you like to use to try to do that?
Occultism?
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
32.
These are a very rare breed of creatures. They're called the Neolith.
Oh boy.
These creatures enjoy putting terror and fear in creatures, and it devours off of its mental energy. And it has been doing that. It has been feeding off of your energy while you were all asleep in this weird environment where you were teleporting and having to deal with these things. And you have woken up from it. And yeah, that is what you're fighting.
Looks like somebody took a tour through the bestiary. All right, yeah, great.
So the reason I chose this character, very specifically, a friend of QueueTimes and a Paizo employee, brought this character to my attention at Gen Con, and it was their favorite character, and I have been wanting to use it ever since. And you know what? Yeah, I chose you guys to be level 10 for that exact reason.
It was Cosmo, wasn't it? I bet you it was Cosmo. All right, sure.
James. It was actually James.
All right.
Dementors?
They're basically furless sloths that are
Okay.
from space, basically.
Cool.
Space
Yeah.
Sloth. My new band.
Nightmare sloths.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so you still have one more action, yeah?
No, that would be it for me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So that is going to actually bring us to Roscoe. As you lay back and you shiver and you make this deception check, things start to kind of fuzz out, and you hear, "Wake up! Wake up! Oh God, wake up!" As Blood Shadow's screaming out, and you shake your head and you flash into right where you had left off. You had remembered very specifically where you were, and you're laying there on the ground, and you look over and you see this sloth-like creature.
Is it how far is it from me right now? If I've not
It would be 1 movement action,
okay.
but you are laying on the ground, so
Yeah. So I need is it an action to stand up and an action to move over to it then?
unless you have a feat, which they do exist. I don't know if you do, but yes, standing up from being prone is an action.
Wait, how far is it exactly actually? Because I have different ways to get over there.
It's within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet, but is it 30 feet? Because I can, if it's closer, I can do other things.
What distance do you need to
Is it
have
10
back?
feet away?
No, it's not.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stride to it. I'm going to tumble through it. Yeah. So I'm going. Basically, what I'm gonna do is make it appear as though I'm like groggy waking up, even though I'm fully aware, and just like kind of stumble over and then stumble through it.
Okay.
And that is
Roscoe, you yourself also back to full health,
great.
or any spells or anything that you've used is back.
Cool. Tumble through, that is 33.
33 against its reflex. Yes, you succeed.
Cool. Full of panache again. And it is flat-footed against the trip that I'm about to attempt on it.
Okay.
With my kukri.
Kukri.
I basically as I stumble through, once I pass its legs, I use the kukri to hook its ankle and try to knock it down. That is a 35.
Also against its reflex DC, correct?
Yeah, and 37 with the +2.
Okay. Yep. You succeed.
Cool. So yeah, I trip it. And that was 1 to get up, 1 to get over, and 1 to trip. So that's my turn.
All right. It is its turn. It is going to, from the ground, it's going to slash out at Blood Shadow, since Blood Shadow is the only one that's actually hit it.
Okay, Jason.
That's terrifying.
37 to hit.
37 is one shy of a crit.
Oh boy.
All right.
I don't suppose you want to tell us what number you roll on the die, Jake.
A 2 clutch.
Yeah, I actually don't want you to tell us. I don't want to
Yeah.
know.
Ooh, double 9s. So 18 plus 9, so 27 points of damage, and you are now grabbed.
27.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Sorry. So since you have been grabbed, it is going to make a mind crush ability. It reaches into the mind of the grabbed creature and implants or distorts images of victims' worst fear and nightmares. The grabbed creature will take a 6d6 damage if they fail their DC 31 will save.
31.
31.
You got this.
That's live errata, Jason.
I got it head on, as a matter of fact. Like I had to roll a 15, and that's what I got.
So 31 is a success. You are fine, and it's going to make a second claw attack at you. Since, or you know, it's gonna use its fangs. You know what? Let's just use its fangs this time.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Oh,
I mean, it has so many.
But I'm assuming a 24 doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not.
Good. So it critically failed because I rolled a 1. That will bring us to let's say Krufer. Since Krufer, you were last time, we'll put you up first.
Oh, thanks.
So Krufer, your turn.
So I wake up. I have all my spell slots
Mm-hmm.
back. Right. Cool.
No,
I'm
sir, I
going.
don't like it.
I'm going to stand 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. How far away is the sloth monster away from me?
Also 1 move action. It's going to be 1 move action from everyone.
Okay. Is it within 15 feet of me?
No.
Sweet. I will stand up. I will suppress my curse and use incendiary aura. And
Okay.
that will be my turn. Yep.
Okay. That brings us to Eric.
Okay, so I'm gonna wake up. I really don't have to get off the ground, so I might just stay down there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming my vital beacon is not in effect, correct?
Correct. Any spells that you had cast are no longer cast, and you are no longer anything.
All right. Okay. So no vital beacon this time, folks. It's the casting is a minute.
Darn.
So hold on. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal Fug.
Okay. I'm not that bad off.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. All right.
It was 30 damage. That's nothing.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you took more than that. That's fine. Okay.
Nah, it was 30.
All right, cool. Then, if that's the case, I kind of now I need to rethink what I'm gonna do here.
I could use a flank though.
I think I'm flanking. Yeah, I would be flanking with Jason, right?
Yeah, we can say you were.
I am going to give you such belly rubs later.
It is also prone on the ground, so we have that going for
Yes.
It is prone on the ground. All right. Well, then maybe I'll get up. I'll stride over, and I'll produce my sword from my glove, and I'll just stab it.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. What is that?
Ooh.
Whoa, natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow, second one of the night.
Which is a
Spicy.
total of what?
Which is a total of, hold on.
When the GM asks you that.
I think that's like our 5th of the night.
Well, no,
We've had a bunch.
Well, second of the night.
Oh, Williams. Okay.
Gonna be a 38.
Okay, so that will just bring it to a critical success.
Sweet.
Cool. Which means that just hits.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right.
I need to roll 19 to hit it.
Oh wait, shoot.
Well, I guess 17.
This
if
thing,
I'm-
it wouldn't happen to be undead,
that.
is it?
It is not.
Oh, come on.
It's an alien. It's an aberration.
Things in the alien world can die and then be brought back to life, presumably.
We're
Okay.
waiting for series 6 or 7 before we do Alien Undead. Thank you very much.
That'll be 28 slashing damage.
28 slashing damage. All right. Cool.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. That brings us to Briar.
Okay, so am I still passed out?
You're the last one and you're waking up. As the
Okay.
clashing of swords and all this violence is happening, you're finally waking up.
Okay. I had the weirdest dream. Oh God! And I, I sprang forth immediately, grabbed my scimitar, and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
So can I? Ooh, I'm looking at my stuff again. What can I do? I want to do something real crazy. Gosh. Okay. Can I do Shadow Blast
Yeah, why wouldn't
Sounds
you?
terrifying.
or Spiritual Guardian?
So Spiritual Garden will bring basically another person into the combat and you'll be able to fight with them.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. I want to do that.
Okay. So you can that's a 2-action spell, and I believe you get to command it still. On your turn. As a casting action, it counts as you get to, because you have to spend 1 action for it to do stuff from then on, I believe.
Okay. Okay, well, I want to cast that. I want to summon forth a battle horse.
Does it take a specific form of a horse or an object?
It says create a magical guardian to attack at your command.
Sure.
So-
Horse.
Why not a medium-sized horse?
Okay.
Oh,
It looks like a Frisian, if anybody knows what horse breeds are. It's a big black horse with big floofy legs. It's a war horse, okay? All right, so I want to summon that. What do I do?
Okay, so it says when you cast the spell, it takes the appearance of an unoccupied space. Where would you like to place it?
Close to the bad boy.
Okay. You can move the Spiritual Guardian and makes a strike with it. The Guardian uses contribution to your multi-attack penalty. All right, so if you're going to attack, it's also going against your multi-attack penalty. Let's see.
So the Guardian strikes are all melee spell attacks.
Mm-hmm. And the Guardian takes the first 10 points of damage instead of your allies. It continues to do. Okay, cool. So, so you're going to roll a spell attack. So that for you is a plus. What is it? It is a 18 to hit, like a plus 18 to whatever you roll.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
A d20 plus 18.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so 15 plus 18 is 33. A 33 barely hits it. and it does 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's going to do 2d8 plus 4.
Okay. This KKKK. This horse is got like blue fire coming out of its eyes and feet.
Nice.
By the way, it's very cool looking. Okay, you said 2d8?
Yep.
All right, so first roll is 4, second roll is 8 plus 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
16.
12. What, 16?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was 4 plus 8 plus 4, so 16 total.
Yeah, 16. Okay, cool.
All right. I believe that's 2 actions.
It's
Anything
3.
else?
She had to use 1 to sustain it as well.
Sustain doesn't happen until the next round.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
So-
use 2 actions, so I would like to throw up a shield.
Cool. All right. That brings us back to Fug. Your turn, Blood Shadow.
Oh, it is
Blood
fog
Shadow. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Okay.
So it still has me grabbed,
Yes.
but I do have a flank, right?
Yes.
All right, that's fine. Okay. First action. I am going to use my ability to poison my weapon.
Nice.
So I'm going to break out some wyvern poison. I'm not messing around with this guy. Poison my weapon. That I'm gonna have to make a flat check for that though, because that's a manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Made the DC 5. I got a 7. And then I'm going to spend my second action analyzing this thing for a weakness. That is just an action. I've already identified the creature. So I can now just kind of look at it and be like, there. And then I'm going to spend my third and final action taking 1 swing at it.
All right.
Here we go. It's flat-footed at least. So 36.
36 hits.
All right. Okay. So that, and that. Okay. And because I hit it last round, by the way, it got hit with a debilitation, which just means it takes extra sneak attack damage for me until the end of this turn. But
Nice.
because I'm hitting it again with sneak attack, I'm going to extend that till next.
It extends. Perfect. And now, if you can say it, that's an assassin specific thing, right?
No, the debilitation is actually a rogue thing.
Okay.
My main assassin ability is something that takes me 3 actions, which is kind of hard to do when I'm in the middle of being murdered.
It's what
Fair.
you did on the vampire. It's the
Yeah,
thing that,
I marked it for death, which gave my increased the damage die on my deadly, and gave my weapon backstabber. And I have the ability to deal 2 extra with backstabber. So the assassin stuff was in there. I haven't had a chance to study something.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll this damage. Oh my God.
Not sure if good or bad.
My base damage is 48,
Okay.
but it needs to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. I didn't roll that great, so 25 for its fortitude.
25 will fail.
Okay.
It now has wyvern poison, which is going to do an additional. That does an additional 20.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's bleeding freely because my rapier is wounding.
Nice.
So it has a D6 bleed now.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
That's a lot of damage. That brings us to Roscoe.
All right. I am going to just kind of like lean down and offer it a hand up. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I knocked into the land. Let me help you. Take my hand. And I'm just going to stab it. I'm not going to faint because it's already flat-footed being prone. And just going to attack it. Going to use my hero point. That's better. 39 with the +2.
Hits.
Cool. And sorry, and I'm doing a finisher. So I'm going. I want to do my. I think I just have the confident finish. That is 4, 5, 6, 17, 25 damage.
Nice.
25 damage for my first action. And then mine is also bleeding. How does double bleeding work if they're both a D6?
It's only going to take the higher one. So in this case, if it's bleeding D6 and bleeding D6, that's
Cool.
just all it is.
Cool. Until one of us like crits and can do a D12 or something. Cool.
Yeah. Do you have wounding as well?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, all right. We have both have the same thing then. Yeah.
Cool. And then I'm going to just kind of like stumble a little bit and like as I'm leaning forward to give it my hand, fall onto it, and then like roll on the ground and do a like feint, FEINT against it. And the feint is a 33.
And that's against what again? Is that against their
Perception, I think. Perception DC.
Perception DC. What did you do?
33.
Cool. You succeed.
Cool. So just like I lose my composure for a second, charge back up with panache again, and I'm going to attack it again with another finisher, another confident finisher. And that one, 13 plus 19, 32, I think. Yeah, 32.
Nice.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, you're not. So 32 meets, it beats. So
cool. So yeah, then that meets. And actually, it's 34 with the flat-footed anyway. So
it's a 30. But
30.
Yeah.
32 and yeah. Cool. And that is 31 damage.
31 damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm. And clearly, I drain a lot of confidence very quickly and end my turn.
All right, that brings it to its turn. It is not happy with the amount of damage that is taken. Since it is still grabbed with Blood Shadow, it is going to make its Mind Crush effect attempt again. So please make me a will save.
No.
Is it just a fail or a critical fail?
No. I would like to decline. No. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and roll the save. Oh. All right. Well, I got that's a 24.
A 24. Okay, so it's just a failure. It's not a critical failure. Which is
all
good.
right.
All right.
And now Jake's rolling a handful of dice.
Turnabout is fair play.
Again, it's just a very satisfying sound.
You're going to take 19 points of mental damage.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reaction drop dead.
Okay, which does what?
So the target, which would be Jason, appears to fall down dead, though it actually turns invisible. Its illusory corpse remains where it fell, complete with believable fatal wound. This illusion looks and feels like a dead body. And this is for you, Jacob. If the target's death seems absurd, for instance, a barbarian at full health appears to be slain by 2 damage, the GM can grant the attacker an immediate perception check to disbelieve this illusion. I don't think that seemed absurd, but that's just me. If the target, meaning Jason, uses hostile action, the spell ends.
Cool.
This ends the entire spell, so the illusory corpse also disappears. So Jason becomes visible, and the corpse vanishes. But I don't think that's gonna.
Yeah, so it believes this. It sees Blood Shadow fall to the ground, and it turns, and it is gonna now spend the rest of its turn going after Roscoe.
Okay, so I want to say 2 things. One, Molly's Guardian takes 10 of that damage, right? That went to...
No, that's an alternative to attacking, not
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then the other thing, when I did my feint, rather than making it flat-footed to me, I wanted to do the overextending feint. So the target takes a -2 circumstance penalty to its next attack roll against you before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
On top of the -2 for being prone.
Well, it doesn't take a -2 to attacks.
For being prone, yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not in melee.
You're lying on the ground, you are flat-footed, and take a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls.
That you make.
Right, so if it's prone and it's attacking me.
Oh, it's range that it doesn't take it. That's right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So it still takes.
But yeah,
So-
unless Archives of Nemesis is not accurate, but
So 36 minus 2 is 34.
that hits.
Okay. So then you're going to take 2d10. Oh, that was low. 17 points of damage, and you're grabbed.
Okay,
And I'm going to need you to make a will save.
cool. Ooh, good thing I used that hero point earlier, huh? On 21.
21. So that is a critical failure.
Ooh boy.
Oh, no.
Ooh no.
Be well, didn't it?
So you're now a feeble. You're also affected by feeble mind, and you must make an attempt on a second will save against that effect. So make another will save.
It's going to be a lot of damage.
That is 30.
Okay, so that's also a failure.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
So let's see. That's 10. That's 22. So you're going to take 44 points of damage,
Okay.
and you're feeble-minded now. Which, if I was smart, I would use these cards that are sitting in front of me.
Ooh.
Thank you for the product placement. We should send you bestiary battle cards.
Oh, do those exist? I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
those existed.
It just came out. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Let me just get to feeble-minded. That's frightened. That was a different one.
This isn't a poison effect, is it?
No, it's a mind effect.
Cool.
This is a poison effect.
I forgot my blunt snoot that would have come in handy earlier. That I succeed. I go 1 degree higher on poison effects or anything inhaled.
Oh, do I not have that?
Yeah, I'm being honest. I've never heard
Feeble-minded
that
is not a condition. It's the
Ah.
spell.
Oh.
Ah.
I was
So-
so confused.
If he failed
Feeble
the
mind.
feeble mind save,
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
he is stupefied 4 with an unlimited duration.
What the?
Whoa.
Wow.
So that means you take a penalty of 4 on all int, wisdom, and charisma based skills, checks, DCs.
All right, maybe I won't be fainting so much anymore.
Yeah.
Can tumble through to get panache.
Yeah,
All right.
you really don't want to critically fail that.
Don't critically fail that.
Yeah. Your int is dropped down to that of a puppy.
Oh my god! So literally, I don't think I think I forget common. I think I'm just full puppy mode now.
I want to scratch your ears.
All right, that is the Nilith's turn. That brings us to Krufer.
Wait, bleed damage. Don't think.
And I need you to make a save versus the poison.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we got saves too. What? Bring it.
Natural 20.
Oh, come on.
So that'll end the poison.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take a d6. Looks like 4,
Okay.
and you get a flat check to have that end.
I rolled a 12.
Nope.
Cool. All right, that brings us to Krufer.
All right. Let's do some stuff. Okay. Each creature in the area, 15-foot cone. Okay, with the 15-foot cone, is it possible for me to hit the scary monster without hitting any of my cool friends?
Literally, they're surrounded with the Guardian, with Roscoe, and with
Okay,
Blood
so
Shadow.
so no. I'm
Yeah.
here. No. Okay. Cool.
No.
Cool. Let's then, instead of that, I'm going. Is it within 30 feet of me still? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
double checking. I'm going to cast Fire Ray,
Okay.
which is going to be heightened to level 5. And I'm not going to suppress my curse, so I'm going to go to curse level 2.
Okay.
I'm going to make a spell attack. That is not how you make a spell attack. There we go. 36.
A 36 hits.
Yeah. And then, so it's going to take a lot. It's going to be 10d6 damage.
Oh God. You might finish it off, right?
It takes 30 damage.
How do you kill it?
Whoa! All right.
I am going to lift up my staff of fire. I'm going to point my staff of fire at it and be like, that was a really, really dumb dream. I don't like killing kids. And then I shoot a beam of fire out of the staff at it, and it bursts into flames, withers on the ground, and dies.
You hear its last death as it burns to the last like minuscule amount of life, and it just fades away. You all look to each other, realizing that you all have been a part of this same dream that this creature was just feeding off of you. And that's where we're going to end.
I would like to canonize, unless there's any reason not to. I think I'm just a puppy for the rest of my life. You said it's indefinite duration, and I think story it's great to hold to that. So from now on, Roscoe is just a dog who happens to be a swashbuckler.
I had this most amazing dream that I went off to be by myself, and you weren't there, and you weren't there, and you weren't there.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, okay. I would like to start off by saying thank you very much, Paizo, for having us and allowing us to come in and tell a little bit of a one-off. As I kind of mentioned in the very beginning, everyone except for Jason is a part of a show that I run called Court of Corvids, which is a Pathfinder 2nd edition show where I take real people through history, cult leaders, serial killers, and I convert them over into monsters and creatures, and they wreak havoc on the world, and this group has to deal with them. So that is the game that we're playing. They're all level 4. I would like to also say, Jason, if you would like to be a guest star, especially since we're doing this remote, we'd love to have you if you ever have the time to do that. Yeah, absolutely. But let's
Especially
go around.
if you're gonna bring stupid damage characters that we don't know about yet. That'd be cool. Yeah.
I have access to, I've seen rules you people wouldn't believe.
But yeah, so all of that, if you want to watch that, that's over on QueueTimes. That's the channel that Krug and I run. We've got a bunch of different other games other than Pathfinder 2nd edition, but that is, we kind of cover that a lot. We have a show called Game Gorgon. That's where that joke in the very beginning, Gamey Gorgon. Anyways, where we talk about rules and talk about classes, and we talk about builds and stuff like that. It's an educational show where we like try to get the information right versus like our live streams where we just kind of like have fun and try to create we're trying to have a good time and hopefully entertain all of you folks. We do that on our Twitch channel, live on QueueTimes 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. PT every Sunday. And then it goes up on our YouTube channel like a couple days after that. But we have a bunch of other shows, which some of you will talk about. Krug, why don't you take the reins? Where can people find you? All that fun stuff.
Since Indigo said everything about QueueTimes already, I'm just going to say my name is Krug. If you want to talk to me specifically, you can reach out to me on Discord. We have a Discord, by the way, if you want to join Discord, talk about all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of role-playing discussion going on there, and also other discussion gaming in general. It's really nice, really fun. Nice group of people, I think. Reach out to me on Discord, and I'll see you around the internet.
Awesome. Molly.
Hi, my name is Molly McIsaac. I was playing Briar. She was a warrior oracle that was super fun. I've never played a level 10 character before in Pathfinder. Delightful. Yeah, please tune into Court of Corvids. I play Moss the Magnificent. She's a total narcissistic sorcerer elf that is very near and dear to my heart. And also across the internet, you can find me at Molly McIsaac on literally everything. And if you like super nerdy stuff, that's all I really talk about or care about, and like extreme politics. So there's, take your pick, and animals. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Awesome. William and Jonas.
Cool. I have been Jonas playing Gobo Roscoe, the swashbuckler pug. Swashbuckler. Could have said that so many times in these 3 hours. Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse, where I tweet about Court of Corvids, which is the Pathfinder series that I do with most of these people. And I also tweet about Hijinks and Handlebars, the show that I'm sure William will have much to say about. And I largely tweet about the band that William and I are both in, Glass Beach. We're Glass Beach Band everywhere that you can find us. Our first album, the first Glass Beach album, is basically everywhere. And we're doing a lot of like video game streaming and stuff right now, moving towards doing more actual like music streaming. It's hard because we're mostly all separated, except for William and I. We are in the same place, by the way, if that didn't become clear at some point. I'm at Jonas Newhouse for all that stuff, and at Glass Beach Band on Twitter and Instagram for the band.
Cool. I'm William. I was Eric. Can I tell you the really just like ridiculous reason I named my character Eric?
Please.
Like, one, I wanted it to be like a really simple name if you were all doing high fantasy names, but two, because Leif Erikson.
Oh, okay. I'm watching that Vinland Saga,
because I'm a Leshy, and
That's way involved.
Like half of that, yeah.
I was assuming you were half a bee. It's fine. That's such a cheap joke. No one will get that. That's fine.
Okay. But yeah, so you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. And also I do a show for QueueTimes called Hijinks and Handlebars. Currently we're doing Hijinks and Dungeon World, which is a mini series that we're doing since we're remote now, because we weren't before, because of technical difficulties and stuff. We've been switching over to a different canonical story. We did want to.
I looked up Eric Halfby.
We wanted to continue going and like focusing on something, but weren't sure that we'd be able to get the same concrete like story that we were working on before with our main continuous campaign. So we're doing that right now. If you're interested at all of the VODs are up on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Hijinks and Dungeon World. It's really fun. I think we're 9 episodes in right now. We're going to record the 10th one on Tuesday. We record every Tuesday night live. It's on the QueueTimes Twitch channel at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. And it's a lot of fun. If you're interested in that, you check those out. You like our chemistry, you like the way that things happen. I mean, like Jonas is on the show. If you like either of us, the Hijinks and Handlebars proper show is a kids on bikes system, a continuous campaign. We have about 50 episodes backlogged. So, I mean, if you're looking for something to do, you can check all of that out. That's all on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel as well. I'm really proud of that series. It's really fun, and the kids on bike system is super easy and like really exciting, and leaves a lot of room for like narrative role playing stuff. So if that's interesting to you at all, it's like Stranger Things but like in a tabletop form. So I would check that out. And I would just want to do one more plug for Court of Corvids. And the plug is that Jonas and I play a married couple.
We do.
Yeah.
One gnome, one goblin married couple. Yeah. Very fun.
Awesome. And then Jason.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Jason Bulmahn. I'm the director of game design at Paizo. I didn't get to do much assassinating during this, but I did want to spoil the abilities while I'm here. I had a really cool mark for death ability. I got to use it, but we didn't really get to see it play out. And that requires you to spend 3 actions on a character, and then you get bonuses to track them and follow them. And all of your weapons, all of your agile weapons are treated as deadly, and they gain the backstabber trait, giving you extra damage. And I also had a feat that said when I knocked people to 0, they died. They didn't go to dying 1. When I knock you to 0, you're dead. And you can't come back.
Okay, so now I have a rules question. Does that work for like creatures that have like Orcish Fury, where like they can like as a reaction, not die?
Their
Does that work?
reaction prevents them from going to 0.
Mm.
My ability says
Ah.
when you go to 0. So that would
Gotcha.
Cool.
Okay.
What about the spell Breath of Life?
Yeah. That might save you too. Reactions might dive in there and save you. So but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I had a blast here playing Fug Swampfoot, aka Blood Shadow, which was just like, I need to come up with a name that sounds badass. Yeah, that's what we got. So I had a blast here today. You can find me all over social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all of it / Jason Bulmahn. That's JASONBULMAHN. I do run my own shows on Twitch. They're mostly just video games and me doing game tutorials and all sorts of stuff. But I do those Tuesday nights from 8 to 10 and Saturdays from 4 to 8, all time specific. So you can always find me there. I don't know. That's about all I got right now. I'm also running a live show called Band of Bravos here on the Paizo channel. That show runs every Friday from 2 to 5 p.m. Although we are taking a break this week, so you won't catch us there. But there are at least 6 or 7 episodes up on YouTube already if you want to go back and watch. Those are all on the official Paizo channel. That's about all I got. So I'll toss it back to you guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope to see you again in a few weeks on Court of Corvids. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.